the final part of Richard Gordon's comedy series set in a gentleman's club.
Morning, Hawkins. Oh, thank you, sir. Very sad, sir.
Very sad, Hawkins. Memorial services aren't the most cheerful way to spend the morning. I could do with a drink.
You had several before we left home.
That was a splendid eulogy, Aubrey. You made him sound so alive.
Yeah, thanks, Davy. Never been in the pulpit before.
What happens to his ashes?
End up with a widow, I suppose.
They come in a plastic thing, rather like a supermarket milk bottle.
He once said he wanted to be scattered down the front steps of the club. Do you suppose he was serious?
Well, could be useful. Those steps get damn slippery in icy weather.
Well, what an enormous privilege to be allowed into the gentleman's bit of the club.
Very sad, sir.
Very sad, Brindles. He was a great clubman.
Decent of him to stand you a post-mortem party.
I'm sure he'll be very happy up in heaven, sir. He was the kind of gentleman that were happy anywhere.
He'll be joining plenty of friends. This place is rather like a well-upholstered departure lounge from life.
I always say, madam, that when a member dies, he will make some gentleman, or indeed some lady, madam, very happy up above tonight.
Madam.
Oh, should have used the ladies' entrance.
No, it's all right this morning, madam. The ladies are permitted to use the gentleman's entrance after memorial services.
Memorial services?
Yes, madam.
Oh, God, I think I'm the widow. Aubrey!
Vanessa.
Aubrey! My George! Oh, God, he's dead!
Vanessa.
I was in Spain. When I got home, I got this postcard. Saying he had this terrible, terrible heart attack. It rushed to his flat. All locked up. Oh, poor darling George. I should never have left him. I'm utterly wretched.
You've got the wrong party. It's Cuthbert who's dead.
Who?
Cuthbert Cramphorn, senior partner in my stockbroking firm. That's the widow over there. He was a great old boy, actually. Put me up to the club. Pushing 85 when his sight failed. Dreadfully tragic. Tripped over his guide dog and broke his neck.
Then where's George?
Convalescing on a health farm in Sussex.
Gloria, how lovely to see you.
Have some champagne, Vanessa.
Rather.
Sorry you were so upset, Vanessa.
It doesn't matter. Now I know he's not dead. I'm not sure I like him so much. All the time we lived together, I'm sure the club gave George more pleasure than I did.
That was George's favourite chair. I see him sitting in it still.
Aubrey, George is not dead. He's on a health farm in Sussex.
Perhaps dear George should have died. I mean, he's the oldest promising novelist in the business. When he was 30, some of you said what a pity he hadn't died at 20. If he was dead, he might even make some money. Gloria, you look so elegant in black, like a John Sargent portrait. Oh, thank you.
Sargent was a member here, you know, in the 1900s. We don't get many artists, unfortunately. They're so infrequently gentlemen.
George thinks the world of you, Gloria.
Really? I don't know him very well. He's Aubrey's friend.
Vanessa, how lovely to see you again.
Toby, how lovely.
You remember Jim, of course?
Yes, of course. Jim, excuse me.
Vanessa.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Tidying you up.
So, you don't know George very well?
Well, I only ever meet him in the ladies' dining room.
Oh, it's an enormous bunch of flowers. Somebody only met in the ladies' dining room.
Everybody sends people flowers when they've had heart attacks. It's a politeness, like praying for them.
What about Harrod's Food Halls?
Harrod's Food Halls.
Yes.
I only go there because of your addiction to prunes.
You met George there once, didn't you?
I did?
Yes, he told me when I visited in that horrible hospital, surrounded by your expensive flowers.
People shop in Harrod's. It's a club for the well-off, like this place.
In Harrods Food Halls, my dear, you arranged with George to spend a fortnight together in Cannes whilst I was doing business in New York.
Who told you that?
He did, and if you can't believe a man in such circumstances, you can't believe him ever. George had actually died, you know. His heart had stopped. Doctors started it again. Got wonderful machines, human jump leads.
He was probably in shock.
What?
All that electricity. Yes, I'm sorry, Aubrey. Are you very, very upset?
Yes. We were members of the same club.
Well, it's probably always happening here. Women are so segregated.
But how could you enjoy doing it with George? He told me Vanessa left him because he was on and off like a sparrow on a bird bath.
Don't vulgar, Aubrey. It was an adventure, a lapse. It meant nothing at all emotionally, and I was dreadfully sorry afterwards.
George often quoted Balzac. When a woman comes to repent of a weakness, she passes a sponge, as it were, over her life in order to wipe everything out.
Aubrey, I deserve everything except pomposity.
How could you sneak on me, George? Makes a chap want to blub.
Why in this alcoholic monastery must they revert to playing schoolboys?
Because it's how a bunch of chaps always get on together. Whoever heard of a gaggle of women playing schoolgirls?
Champagne, madam?
You better bring up another dozen bottles, Brindles.
Very good, sir.
Crampers would be frightfully miffed if we didn't do it properly. Brindles, another dozen champagnes.
Very good, sir. Sir Cuthbert always did like a good father, sir.
I must go to the ladies' leaving room.
Past Mr. Dishwaiter.
More champagne, Mrs. Gilroy.
Oh, thank you. Such a pity George missing this.
Well, I'm sure he's in excellent hands.
What happened to George's poor heart?
Well, he had a second attack right there in the hospital. Almost finished him off. Doctor saved him in the nick of time.
Lucky George.
Lucky doctor. He was up at the club. He'd have been blackballed if George had died.
How terrifying.
I'd just been cheering George up with a funny story I'd heard in the club.
Do tell.
Well, there's this Frenchman, you see, gets out of a taxi outside a block of flats, in Paris, of course, carrying a huge, naked sword.
You could never go around Paris with a naked sword. You know how jumpy the police are.
Well, he did. He was a big, handsome Frenchman with a huge moustache. Yes, well, he ran up the stairs and he kicked open a door and saw a young couple, Starkers, plunged a sword through two of them, turned them over and exclaimed, "Mon Dieu, je me suis trompé le page," which means I have mistaken the floor.
That isn't very funny.
No. Well, perhaps George didn't think it was very funny either. Vanessa,
Yes?
do you know that your husband seduced Gloria in Cannes?
Really? How terrible.
Terrible for me. We're members of the same club.
The Gloria Club.
Please. Vanessa,
Yes?
I've adored you since I first met you. Here, dining with George.
Have you?
I envy George, not his intellect, his culture, his fame as a novelist, once possessing you.
Flatterer.
I'm deadly serious. To me, you are the most desirable woman who ever crossed the threshold of the ladies' dining room. Are you going back to him when he comes home from Sussex at the end of the month?
No, I shouldn't be much better off with a district nurse.
Does he give you any money?
Not a bean.
What do you live on?
Helping out in an antique boutique in Fulham.
If George had died, the club would have had a whip round for his impoverished widow.
How sweet.
Well, we're not a lot of insensitive old buffers, you know. Fortunately, George didn't die. I wonder if I could help with, say, 1,000. Why don't the two of us have dinner in the ladies' dining room very soon in order to discuss it?
That would be very nice. Lovely. Back in this delicious chintz harem. When I walked out on George, do you know my first thought as the door slammed behind me? Now I've resigned from the Albany Club.
I told Gloria I was dining at the club. She assumes I'm having a jolly time with the boys.
How deceitful.
Well, after all, I hadn't a hint what she was up to with your husband in Cannes.
Isn't the club a shade risky? I mean, you could have taken me to some fashionable restaurant.
No, no, in a fashionable restaurant, I could meet any of Gloria's friends. Here, I meet only my own. And the staff are terribly discreet.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Brindles. We'll start with a bottle of champagne.
But you never have champagne with Madam, sir.
Bollinger, Brindles.
Very good, sir.
Oysters.
Let's roister with the oyster in the shorter days of the moister. George always quotes that every time he eats them. We're getting a teeny bit bored. 2 dozen Whitstables, Rosie.
2 dozen, sir. Oh, yes, sir. It's the madam who can't eat oysters.
This madam does. The staff tend to become preoccupied with the members' habits. Good fault, I suppose.
The whole room is looking at me out of the corner of its eye.
Not to worry. Nothing wrong entertaining the lady of a sick member.
Tell me, darling, in the rules, is wife swapping permitted or obligatory?
Everyone understands I'm entertaining you as a kindness to George.
You're always talking about George. He means more to you than he does to me.
Well, he's a member of the club, whether he's here or not. Yes, thank you, Brindles. I hope he's all right. To us.
Why are you so avid to sleep with me?
I have adored you ever since I first met you, here, lunching with George. It was a Tuesday, sausage and mash day.
It isn't Torschluss panic.
I don't follow.
It's German.
Obviously.
Tor, door. Schluss, the closing of. Panik, panic. Terror at the closing of life's doors. A well-known masculine condition. Urge for final fun before the clang rings in the ear.
Yes, rather like the difference between fear and panic.
What's that?
Fear is the first time you can't do it twice, and panic is the second time you can't do it once.
More or less. I had this vulgar suspicion you were treating me as your last chance saloon.
Oh, please, Vanessa, George would be terribly upset.
Well, I can't let down the club, can I?
Wonderful. I wish I could take you to Cannes. That would be one in the eye for old Gloria.
Haven't you a room for this sort of thing in the club?
No. Where do you live?
To save money with my sister and her husband in Ladbroke Grove.
Well, I'm sure her husband would be accommodating.
Her husband is the vicar of Ladbroke Grove.
Blast. My firm has a flat close to the office for entertaining distinguished visitors. One afternoon.
Thursday afternoon. It's my antique shop's early closing.
This Thursday afternoon.
If you like.
Tripe and Onions Day. You have made me the happiest man in the club.
I'm so glad. Here's the oysters. Here.
You, did get my check at the shop.
Oh, yes. Thank you.
Rather late, aren't we?
Yes, met some interesting fellows at the club. Headmaster, judge, bishop.
How respectable. Which bishop?
Uh,
You once introduced me to a bishop in the ladies' dining room. I was very impressed. It was rather like meeting God.
yes, Cirencester, you know the fat one, hot on the virgin birth.
What did you have for dinner?
Usual leg of pork, decanter of dreadful club claret, inevitable woodcock. We dine to stimulate the brain, not the palate.
You know, Aubrey, I sometimes wonder if when you say you're dining at the club, you're out with another woman.
Oh, me? Perish the thought.
Indeed, I often wonder if the popularity of gentlemen's clubs is giving gentlemen the excuse for doing precisely that.
Come. Why are you suddenly thinking so badly of me?
Well, 2 reasons. Getting your own back. Now you know about me and George in Cannes.
Come.
And then there's tortureless panic.
Where do you hear about that?
Some friend psychiatrist. It means...
Terror at the shutting of life's doors in German.
Where did you hear it?
Tonight at the club. Bishop, always rabbiting on about it.
Of course, the Germans have a talent for expressing the strikingly obvious as the deeply philosophical. You know, Aubrey, if you did fancy chancing your arm with some little floozy before it's too late, I'm hardly in a position to object.
Floozy?
It's strange how George ratted on me. I would never have thought it of him. After I sent him all those lovely flowers, too.
George is a good friend of mine at the club.
If I had to choose between betraying my club and betraying my friend's wife, I hope I'd have the courage to betray my friend's wife.
I always thought the original was a bloody stupid remark. He's barred from the club, you know.
Who?
Ian Forster.
You seen any more of Vanessa?
Who? Vanessa. Why should I?
Well, I had the unseemly feeling she was after you for money.
Me? Money? Why?
Oh, Aubrey, come on. We all know that George, as an author, is intellectual rather than profitable. Now they're separated, I doubt he gives her a penny.
She'd always take him to court.
No, Vanessa would never do a thing like that. She wouldn't get nearly enough.
She was dreadfully upset when George was ill.
Was she? She was throwing herself at absolutely everyone after Cuthbert's memorial service. She's dreadfully vulgar. I can't imagine why George married her. I've always thought that any man having sex with Vanessa is capable of chucking a brick through a Picasso. Have you put the cat out?
Morning, Hawkins.
Ah, morning, sir.
Yeah. What an absolutely splendid day.
Yes, sir. It is quite nice.
Morning. Morning. Morning, young Herbert. Morning. Good morning.
You're on good form.
Because it's Thursday.
What? You know about it?
Everybody knows about it.
What?
Thursday. Tripe and Onions Day.
Ah, yes. I'm very fond of tripe and onions. Brindles, champers in a tinny.
Very good, sir.
Good morning.
How's old George getting along?
Oh, I had a postcard from him this morning. Never felt fitter.
Don't think I've ever read one of George's books. Not all they're cracked up to be, I believe.
George is a novelist.
What the hell's that supposed to mean?
No idea, is what the critics say. People not paid by the newspapers to read them can't understand them, I suppose.
All right, George is a distinguished man of letters.
Perhaps the club should honour him.
What a bust, like Tennyson.
Oh, no, it comes frightfully expensive.
Perhaps we should settle for an inscribed tankard.
No, that's a mug's game.
Here's to George.
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 You always were very fond of Mr. Gifford, sir.
Oh, we've got a lot in common. And soon we'll have a lot more.
There was a telephone call, sir.
Right, I'll take it in the box. Bring these gentlemen some champagne.
He's in a good mood. When was the last time he bought us champagne?
I think it was just before the Big Bang.
Whittaker.
Darling, we need something. I can't make this afternoon.
What? Why?
My sister's having one of her things.
What things?
One of her migraine things. She has to lie alone in a darkened room. I've got to take care of the children.
I was particularly looking forward to it.
It's always happening. She's had so many children. Next Thursday, darling?
A whole week? Why can't her husband look after her children?
He's got a funeral. Bye, darling.
Cheers.
Yeah, cheers.
Not bad news.
Tripe and onions is off.
We noticed you brought George's missus to the club the other night.
She was very upset about his heart attack. Somebody's got to comfort the poor girl.
She didn't look as if she needed much comforting.
You looked as if you were pretty keen on her to us.
Nonsense. It was a social evening, that's all.
You're looking at her like Billy Bunter at a fruitcake.
The tripe and onions can't be off. I can smell it wafting up the back stairs.
I'm going for a pee.
Lindisfarne Jones. I'm a new member.
Yes, you're a doctor, aren't you? You attended George Gifford in hospital when he was wired up to that television set.
You came to see him, brought him some flowers. Made an excellent recovery. I'm very pleased with him.
George told me that heart attacks often affect the picnic type.
Quite so.
Funny, isn't it? I've always associated picnics with cheerful things like sunshine and salmon and cucumber sandwiches and well-chilled pop.
It's got a Y. Greek, you know.
Doctor, would you say I was the picnic type?
Undoubtedly.
How can one ward off a heart attack?
Avoid excitement.
You mean sexual excitement?
Definitely.
What goes wrong?
Pushes your blood pressure through the roof. Illicit sexual excitement, I mean. Routine stuff with the wife hardly sticks it up a couple of notches, but with an exciting young secretary or some such, bingo.
Bingo? What happens to the woman?
Wriggles out from underneath, I suppose.
Doctor, have you ever heard of torseless panic?
Horseless panic. A lot of it about in the club, I should think. Makes a lot of middle-aged men do a lot of stupid things.
Doctor, would you say that I was healthy?
If you want to find out, come and see me in Harley Street. My receptionist will be pleased to make an appointment.
Morning, Hawkins.
Ah, morning, sir.
Oh, another splendid day.
Yes, sir, yes. Your guest has arrived, sir.
Yes, it's Thursday. Tripe and Onions Day.
Yes, how the weeks do go past, eh, sir? Now, what's the telephone call, sir?
What?
To telephone your office.
I told them not to call me on a Thursday.
Hello?
Whittaker.
Oh, Mr. Whittaker, you wanted to use the flat this afternoon.
Yes. Need to lie down. Not feeling too fit.
Oh, poor Mr. Whittaker, like last Thursday. Unfortunately, Mr. Engelman from New York has managed to get away a day early. He'll be arriving at Heathrow at 3, and the senior partner says you'll have to find somewhere else to lie down, because Mr. Engelman is very important and won't do business until he's got over his jet lag.
What? How long does it take to get from Heathrow to the city?
Oh, we're sending a car, about an hour, I suppose.
An hour? Well, his plane may not be on time.
Oh, it is, Mr. Whittaker. I've just phoned. They have tailwinds.
Tailwinds? I think under the circumstances, a quick lunch.
Nonsense. I think under the circumstances a long and lingering one.
No, I mean that lunch isn't the main object of our meeting.
I'm perfectly aware of that. Don't you think that nothing improves a meal like the prospect of a warm bedroom at the end of it?
Tripe and onions is very good.
I will not do what we're going to do with a man who's just eaten tripe and onions.
Good morning, sir.
Ah, good morning, Rosie.
Roast partridge would be nice.
There's a 30-minute wait on the partridge, madam.
What of it? We can enjoy your lovely starters. I'll have chef's assiette of crudité.
Same.
Very good, sir. And your usual prunes to follow?
No, no prunes. Tailwinds.
Thank you.
You are jumpy, darling. I mean, you think you've never done it before with anyone.
No, it's just that we've got to keep moving.
Oh, I thought we could stay in the flat all night if we wanted.
No, we've got to be out by 4.
4? It'll hardly give me time to take my earrings off.
I've got an important meeting. I've got to be back at the office.
No, so you put the stock exchange before me.
Well, I didn't mean that.
Then what did you mean?
Wine, sir.
Anything, Brindles, anything you've got handy.
The Club Beaujolais, sir. The committee are trying to get rid of it.
I suppose Gloria thinks you're having a jolly lunch with your pals. How is Gloria?
Who? Oh, Gloria. Yes, she's all right.
What's she like in bed?
All right?
I do hope George enjoyed her.
Yes, I hope so, too.
With George, it's like a sneeze, you know. I mean, I always felt I ought to say bless you.
I don't think I want to know about that.
Oh, I thought in view of this afternoon you'd be very interested.
No, it's just that we don't discuss the sex life of other members. At least not in the club. Service here is terrible. Why can you never get a taxi when you want one?
What a charming little flat. Really, darling, you're more impatient even than George was.
I don't want to think about George.
I quite think I might go back to George.
Don't do that.
Why not? He wouldn't mind. He takes absolutely everything in his stride.
You mean we could do this on other occasions?
No, I don't think I could stand the pace. This could be genuine serve. It is genuine serve. I absolutely refuse to be raped.
It is 3:25.
Very well, darling.
This is the most wonderful moment of my life. I wonder what they think of the club.
Darling, must you bring the club into absolutely everything you do? What's funny, darling?
I was just thinking of that funny story I told George about the couple in bed and the Frenchman with the sword.
Darling, if you're really so pressed for time, don't you think we should get on with it?
What? Oh, yeah.
Darling. Aubrey. Aubrey? My God! That's two of them!
Vanessa?
Gloria! Lovely. You dining at the club? How's Aubrey?
Oh, he's here.
Gloria, I really must apologize for the embarrassing circumstances of Aubrey's heart attack.
Oh, please don't bother. After all, the same thing could have happened to George in Cannes.
So.
Lovely scent.
Do you like it?
Delightful.
The ladies are waiting.
Thank you, Reynolds.
You know, old boy, the second most foolish thing we ever did was letting your wife into the club.
What was the first?
Letting in mine.